Welcome. This episode we've arrived in Motueka, where we're just catching up on some of the chores and having a look around the local wharf area. Our next move was 13k up the road to Kaiteriteri. We stayed at the Bethany Holiday Park, which is just up the valley from Kaiteriteri, and is a very good rate for the off-season.
So we'll come over to Motueka NZMCA Park, and we're going to stay here for 3 or 4 nights, get some washing done, resupply, empty out the wastewater. We managed to stay 5 nights at Marahau with the water that we had on board and a couple of toilet cassettes, so that's doing not too badly. But there gets to a stage where you've got to pull the plug and go and do some services, so that's what we're doing. Just got to get the bikes off so we can put the washing in there and take it along to the laundry. So this is the Motueka NZMCA camp. It was pretty full last night. I think there's probably 2 or 3 spots left, but overall pretty full. We packed up beside our Brenton and Annette's camper here. They have quite good facilities here. No dump station, but they've got water and rubbish and so forth, so yeah. Got the cinema and sports stadium across the road, and a track that leads all the way from the motorhome park down the side of the stream and into Motueka, into about the supermarket there, along with a lot of other places. Yeah, did you get past the tree this time?
No, I didn't actually, I stopped.
So here we are, we've arrived at the Motueka main street. Took us about, what, 5 minutes, did it, Amanda? Yeah. So, no distance really.
That's got the washing in.
So we just popped down the Motueka market, Sunday market here that they have beside the eyesight. We have 25 minutes until the washing's finished being washed, and we're going to go back there. Another job done. Just the washing tool's still wet, so we'll take it back. There's a clothesline at the motorhome park, so I'll pop it on that. Just popped into the local Moira 10 there. The tea towel's never got a place to go, so there's a tea towel hook that we can put on the camper. Just had a coffee across the road here at the cafe, which is called Elevation, on the other side of the road.
And I went into the Danlsan Tasman hospice shop, which was open on a Sunday.
Did you buy anything?
A dress for $6.
Oh, I didn't know about the dress. Oh well, see it later on. One of the difficulties with going away in the camper is that you lose access to your mailbox, and getting a post box in Dunedin's not much use either, because I've got to get somebody to clear it. So looked up the internet. There's many ways of doing it, I'm sure, but looked up the internet, and there's a private box that you can get through Wellington and Johnsonville, who collect your mail and will scan PDFs through to you, open up the mail and then destroy it, or you can get it shifted on. So I'm in Motueka, and I've got some mail that I've just picked up. Parcel here, just covered the address. and picked it up from the local post office. It's actually an AliExpress parcel. On this occasion it's a USB-C socket for the camper because my one's blowing up. So anyway, it's not just a different way of doing things. I'm not sure if you've got some options when you're away on a holiday of getting mail through, getting a friend to send it or whatever, but...
So we're back at the camper for the evening, and it's a new day tomorrow.
Quite cool, eh? Just going for a ride along the wharf cafe at Motueka here.
There's the trail.
And
here's the wharf culvert. This is the estuary here that builds up beside Motueka.
so we're going along here. This is the wharf dry dock / boat storage area, yacht clubs, and there's a few fishing companies down in here too.
Tallies are down here, saltwater baths and beach reserve.
Quite often have to.
Got our coffees.
Get it hot, isn't it?
This guy Brent.
Oh, g'day.
Got a flash hat. G'day, mate. You can say.
G'day, mate. G'day, mate. G'day, Gobber.
His brother's in Australia, so he gets to practice as Australian. Now in this bag here, I've got the healthy choice.
Chocolate chip because they're beautiful, right?
These are beautiful biscuits. What are they called?
Almond chocolate
Hazelnut cookie.
hazelnut.
Oh, he's eating the whole thing.
No, the chocolate through the middle.
They're slightly different, are they? Or?
Oh, they're a good size.
Chocolate in there.
Look at the size of it in the coffee cup. Look.
Huge.
So it's on the bikes again to explore a bit more around this area.
So at the moment it's high tide, but there's actually a swimming baths just over the edge there by the yellow fence railing, and you can swim in there in low tide because this water here at the moment is right nearly full tide, but it goes right out and leaves all these swimming bars high and dry. Yeah, so we'll go along and have a look at the Freedom Park. You're allowed to stay 2 nights here right beside these baths. You got to stay in the designated areas, but it's very popular during the summer, so you need to get here, I'd say, before 12 o'clock almost to get a spot when it's busy. It's just going off peak period now. We're in the end of February, and there's quite a few in there already. Beach reserve, freedom camping and self-contained vehicles only. They've got to have the self-containment sticker, maximum 2 nights stay.
And then the smaller ones up here on the left.
There's quite a few places here still free, but certainly wasn't when I come over in the evening, so I'd imagine it will be full by tonight.
So we're just going to head along 2 minutes to the old Motueka wharf area.
So this is the old Motueka wharf, and I'll just show you there's a bit of a history board about the wreck up here, which I'll show you.
Okay, we just stopped at the wreck of the Jane E. Seddon, who was built in Scotland for the Premier Richard Seddon, named after his niece.
So we're on the road again, and we've got a full tank of water. All the services have been done, washing's been done, and the cupboards have food again. So we've headed along the road here to the Bethany holiday camp beside Kaiteriteri.
arrived at Bethany Camp, which is at Kaiteriteri. It's up the valley and lots of trees and actually a bit quieter here. They offer an NZMCA rate of $125 a week for 2 on power.
So Brent and Annette have stayed here a few times before. So they're just going to take us up to the pollution blocks. Right at the back, there's some basic toilets
And showers just over here in the grey building. Where are we going, Brent?
Right through here. The camp dump station here. And rubbish bins. Bit of recycling there as well.
This is all new part here, is it? Or it's been fixed up? It's all new roads and sanded. Oh, they've got seating areas and barbecues and things.
This is your town.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Quite different New Zealand. We come here, a lot of kids come here and read, do they?
Basic showers, you push the wee button there. Laundry, how much is it?
2 for dryers,
2 for dryers, and how much for
$4
washers?
per cycle.
4.
Two $2 coins. And there's your washing line.
There's 5 new huts here by the looks of it that have just been put in, which look pretty cool. Over the back there's quite a few permanents in behind the fence. Stay here full time.
We're just going to take the shortcut from the Bethany camp down to Kaiteriteri, where there was some wonderful bird song which I've dubbed over the top for you as we walk down. An inquisitive weka.
It's quite a nice wee walk from the camping ground. Cuts down the side of the estuary and comes out into the Kaiteriteri village. Goes a big ship way out there.
Ship out there.
And these tourist boats, the smaller ships, can obviously get into the Tasman area. It's not flat out here like it would normally be over the Christmas holiday period. Just the right amount of people, but it can be a whole lot different at peak periods.
Oh my God, it's so gorgeous out here. Hello, darling me.
How are you?
Oh, it's so good to see you though. It's wonderful.
We've just met up with Carol, who is a friend of ours, who has moved up from Dunedin to the sunny Danlsan area.
Right. We'll keep going up, we'll just drive around Little Kaiteri. As you used to do when you can.
So after a chit chat, Carol's taken us back to the camp via the next bay, which is Little Kaiteriteri.
This is all holiday homes, don't you think, Russell?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are.
Private homes.
Quite a few Airbnbs and
It's
things.
up here, we'll show you where that is.
Kaiteriteri has a population of 440 people, but obviously during the summer this explodes as people return to their holiday homes and the tourists come and take the taxis over to the Tasman National Park. Carol's just kindly dropping us back at the camping ground now. I'm sure her lovely convertible is getting more use up here in the Danlsan area than it would have if it was still down in Dunedin. Thanks for watching this far. We look forward to getting our next episode out where we actually take the Tasman taxis into Bark Bay. So do join us for that one, and we'll see you next episode.